So alkene and carboxylic acid are both families of similar compound with similar chemical properties. Alkenes and carboxylic acids have different reactions. State the term used for family of similar compound. The term which we use when different types of compounds, or in organic chemistry, there is a term which we use for family of compound. We call them as homologous. This is a term which we always use to represent that different organic compounds, they have the same properties. Like alkane, say methane, propane, butane, pentane, they all have the same chemical properties. So on the basis of that, we call them as homologous. Or we can also say homologous series. So this is a term which we always use for similar chemical properties, compounds which have similar chemical properties. Then state the journal formula of alkene. How we can get the alkene? So journal formula of alkene, the number of the hydrogen are always twice as compared to number of carbon. So journal formula is CnH2n. If the same question was there, the journal formula of alkane, then it will be CnH2n plus 2. So every series is having its own journal formula. The structure of butene is given. Why it is butene? Because you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So second carbon is having a double bond. That's why it is but, because of 4 carbon, and 2 is the position of a double bond, and ene is due to the presence of double bond. So butene react with aqueous bromine. This is also a test to identify an alkene. When we add aqueous bromine originally it is orange in color. But when it reacts with alkene, it will turn into colorless. So remember, any alkene is there, even it is butene, pentene, hexene, any alkene react with aqueous bromine, it will always decolorize or remove the color of the bromine. The next part, what is meant by the term addition reaction? What is the definition of addition reaction? The term addition reaction means when we have more reactant and only one product, we call that as addition reaction. So what is meant by a term addition reaction? Addition reaction means like we have more reactants. When they combine, what they do, they give only one product. So that type of reaction is known as addition reaction. Then write a chemical equation for reaction between butene and bromine. So how to write a chemical equation? What will the formula of butene? But means 4 carbon. So if 4 carbon are there, even I can count here, I can write C4NH8, or the number of the hydrogen will always be twice as compared to number of carbon. So butene or butene, C4 and H8 plus bromine. What is bromine? Bromine is a non-metal, and what is the formula for bromine? Non-metal exists as a molecule, so it will be Br2. And when they combine with each other, this will give rise to only one product because it's an addition reaction. So simply what we do, we will add all of them together. So it will be C4H8Br2. So alkene plus bromine will give 1,2-dibromo alkane. So this is always a case whenever alkene react with bromine, always addition reaction occur, all the particles, all the atoms combine with each other, and we get only one product. Then butene forms a polymer. Suggest a name of a polymer from butene. So remember, whenever alkene forms a polymer, the polymer is named after the monomer. So if I say I was having ethene, if there was a ethene, what will be the polymer which it will form? It will form polyethene. So if I have butene, what polymer it will form when it combine? So it will form polybutene. So the name of the polymer will be polybutene, because The polymers are always named after their monomer, and for alkenes, there is always an addition polymer. So if we have ethene, polyethene. If we have butene, polybutene. If we have butene, it will form polybutene. Then name and draw the structural isomer of butene. So we have to ensure all the bonds. So here butene is given and we have to draw an isomer. So to draw an isomer, what we can do, as I mentioned when I explained how to draw an isomer of alkene. So to draw an isomer of alkene, you can just change the position of double bond. So butene is there. It means the double bond is with the second and third carbon. Now what we'll do, we'll draw a same number of the carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the double bond now placed between the first two carbon atoms. And then we put hydrogen. This will have 2 hydrogen. This will have 1 hydrogen. This will have 2 hydrogen. This will have 3 hydrogen. And what is the name of this compound? Because the double bond is with the first carbon. So if a double bond with the first carbon, so it is but-1-ene, or I can say butene. So to draw an isomer, you simply, for draw an isomer of alkene, what we do, we simply change the position of a double bond. Double bond present with the second carbon, we can just switch to the first carbon. Or there's also another way I can draw an isomer. I can also draw a cyclic compound, cyclic alkane. So I can draw 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon in a ring, in a cycle. Then this will have 2 hydrogen. This will have 2 hydrogen. This will have 2 hydrogen, and this will also have 2 hydrogen. So because the formula is C4 and H8, so what is the name of this compound? This is cyclo because of cyclic, and 4 carbon, so it is but because of 4 carbon, and they have a single bond, so N. So it is cyclobutane. So whenever you're drawing an isomer of alkene, remember what you can do. Either you can change the position of double bond, or you can draw the cyclic compound.